to another episode of Let's Eat, Orlando, and it is the most wonderful time of the year for eating.
Yes. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for the food that's about to come and go into my belly.
It's Thanksgiving. Well, not literally, but it's Thanksgiving season. So we've been talking about Thanksgiving a lot.
We have. It's funny because a lot of people usually jump. I almost want to say they jump the holiday. They go from like straight Halloween to, hey, November, or let's go to Christmas, and they forget, and like all the holidays, and they forget about Thanksgiving. And
not the food people.
Yeah, no,
the
definitely
food people
not. The
do
food
not
people.
forget Thanksgiving. The food people had on their like turkey bibs, you know, like the second they blew out the candles in their jack-o'-lanterns. They've just been waiting. They've been waiting.
So I am before we obviously we're gonna talk Thanksgiving sandwiches and things like that, but I'm kind of curious on the Thanksgiving side of the house. Are you traditionally like you have like the usual, like what's the usual traditional things that would be, obviously there's the turkey. I'm assuming there's a turkey.
Yes,
and then what are the sides, like what are the sides that we would, if I were to eat at the Amy Drew household, what would be the sides I would expect?
Usually garlic, spinach, mashed potatoes. If anybody has like a real aversion to spinach, I don't put it in. But to me, it's just like a nice way to make them look prettier. And I mean, it adds like the very, very barest amount of nutrition to a side dish that has none. Usually with sweet potatoes, I just bake them. I don't do any kind of candied anything. I just throw them in to the oven with the jackets for plain baked sweet potatoes so that people have an option that's not 100% unhealthy. Definitely stuffing. Stuffing for me is, gotta be stuffing. I usually do a green bean casserole just because it's kind of that, I don't know. It's like the Jello mold of the Thanksgiving table. I feel like it's like this kind of old school, thing. But I do use fresh green beans.
Okay.
So
what about cranberry and like gravy? What's the
last couple of years I've made my own cranberry sauce. But I am not one of those total snobs that would, thumb my nose at canned. I will eat it, but I like the whole berry sauce. I like the one that has the berries in it. That isn't just jelly.
So that's what I was gonna say. You like the cranberry one, not the jelly one. If you were to do a canned version,
if I was gonna do a canned one, it would be the one that had the cranberries in it. But the last few years, I've just made my own because it's really easy to make homemade cranberry, relish or dressing, and you can put orange in it, and there's a lot of fun little spins you can do. And the first time I did it, I was like, why doesn't everybody make this?
And what about the gravy?
I'm all about the gravy. I make the gravy I use all of the organ meat that comes in the turkey, and I just let it cook in the bottom of the pan with all the carrots and celery and onions and garlic and all that stuff that's down there. And then all of those drippings from the turkey, plus the organs and everything else, go into the pot, and, I thicken it up and make it into gravy. And that's pretty much it. It's just all the turkey juice becomes the gravy.
I love it.
And it's sort of like my dad's thing. My dad always made the gravy when I was a kid, he worked every Thanksgiving because the restaurant was open. So we only saw him for a few. But once he was older and was home and retired, if I made the Thanksgiving, he still did the gravy. And so this will be my second Thanksgiving without my dad to make the gravy. So last year I was like, please let me do this good for Albert. And I did a good job. So I'm hoping that I do a good job this year too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Love you, Albert. I miss you. I miss my dad.
Yeah, for our Thanksgiving, we do like I know some people that don't do traditional. We're traditional Thanksgiving. We just do obviously the turkey. My wife makes the stuffing. It's the stuffing that her mom taught her, or what she does to make. So we'll do this. She'll have her stuffing, and like she'll make her cranberries sauce. She makes the cranberry sauce as well. Both two things that I love. And we have usually have the turkey,
right? Stuffing and cranberry sauce are like more important than a lot of the other things.
Yeah, and then we'll do this year for us. We have a friend coming over, and so she's coming over and she makes this amazing 4-cheese pasta that she's gonna make, which I think Bella's more excited about that than any turkey because she'd rather have pasta for Thanksgiving than which is funny because I'm like, why? But but they're more sides people. And then my mom this year is gonna make the turkey, and she's gonna bring some form of green bean. It's probably gonna be green beans. There'll definitely be mashed potatoes and sweet potato. There's just so much, like people say it's like, wait, there's like the, what is it, tryptophan for the
No, it's
turkey.
carb
It's not that.
coma.
Yeah, it's carb coma. It's all those things that you're eating. Like yeah, of course you're gonna pass out. You just had like mashed potatoes and
Right.
gravy and all this other stuff.
And at your
another
house, 3-cheese pasta for some reason.
yeah, 3-cheese pasta. I mean, it's gonna be like, I'm like, if you don't pass out, you there's trouble in your house.
Thanksgiving is really just, but the food's so good. The food's so good. Like, I crave it. I crave that. Like if somebody did a Thanksgiving sandwich, back when we had pom poms and the Mama Link, she said people used to buy that sandwich in July.
Yeah, I would eat
Like
it.
it's
I would eat it in
120
July.
degrees out.
Yeah, I would eat it. Do you think, well, like, and that's one of the things I was going to say was like it's funny because people love all those things, but it's like not a traditional thing. Like, I don't typically eat stuffing. I only eat stuffing really on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is really the only time I
the
eat
weeks
it.
leading up to it when you
Correct. When you're eating sandwiches and things that are Thanksgiving inspired, but you don't typically usually eat those type of things unless it's during the holidays. So it makes it interesting that those are like certain things that you would expect or want to have for Thanksgiving. And obviously a lot of people jump on the fun. And one of the things that I enjoy you doing every year is you always end up writing about, hey, this is what's being offered Thanksgiving. Here's some Thanksgiving sandwiches and Thanksgiving foods that you want to eat before before Thanksgiving or during Thanksgiving. And this year
you funny, right? Isn't it that people, like, in the weeks leading up to this sort of annual symbolic meal, they want to eat little versions of the same meal.
Yeah.
Like a build-up.
Yeah, they're building up to it. Like, let me get my body ready for all those carbs.
Right.
Let me get them ready.
But like at Hinckley's Fancy Meats, he calls it the leftover sandwich because that's what it's like technically supposed to be. Normally people would make this after Thanksgiving. It's like a typical thing that people make at home. I really don't do that. I honestly just reheat my leftovers and make Thanksgiving plates. Because I'm always just like, why do I need bread with this? I already shouldn't be eating this. Why should I pile bread onto it?
So we, in our house, we actually, yes, obviously there is Thanksgiving. There's always Thanksgiving little pilgrim sandwiches that we make with like the deli roll, like the dinner rolls left over. We'll make Thanksgiving for it. My wife sometimes will.
So you have dinner rolls on the table at Thanksgiving too. There's also rolls on your table.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes,
we don't.
There are rolls.
We don't have extra.
There are
bread.
rolls. Sometimes, and I think, to be honest, I only like, okay, so the reason I buy the bread, the reason I get a bigger turkey is really for the leftovers. I really, I could care. I'll be honest, like, I don't, like, I'm indifferent on whether I'm going to eat turkey regardless. I like turkey and I will have turkey, but we buy extra because I do things for the leftover part of it. Like, I like the leftovers. I just think
always get a turkey that's too big.
Yes.
Always. Because I don't make turkey. So it's like I want to just enjoy the turkey.
Correct. But the thing is, my wife and my daughter are not big turkey fans. Like, even though I make it, and I make a good turkey, but
like
they're like,
turkey roasted in the oven, that's the best.
I know. They're kind of like, and I'm like, whatever. So I usually am the one deboning the turkey. And usually what we'll do then is we'll make things with like my wife will make like a soup or something with the turkey. She'll make some kind of soup. You will be surprised. We'll have to have it this year so that you can have it. Well, okay. I'll definitely be making it, but I am known for not a Thanksgiving sandwich. I am known for a Thanksgiving egg roll that I make.
That's right. You have told me this. I made Thanksgiving sushi rolls one year for my Thanksgiving leftover stuff. It was from why can't I think of his name? He's the Vulgar Chef.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, the vulgar chef who's funny as hell. He's very
Yeah.
funny. And I did his recipe for Thanksgiving sushi rolls, basically.
We, yeah, we basically, I think for probably the last, I don't know, 9-10 years, I've been doing Thanksgiving egg
Oh, that
rolls.
sounds so good. Do you
And
dunk it in gravy?
no.
Oh,
So I know
now I'm
we,
disappointed.
well, gravy is one option, but we're more, we dunk it in the cranberry sauce.
Mm,
So it's like a sauce.
okay.
So we
I
dunk it
would
in
do
the
both.
cranberry sauce.
I want both.
Yes.
I want to do
Yes.
both.
You want to do double dipping on it.
Yes, I
But
want my own
I will,
ramekin so that I can double dip.
I literally go the route of that is our like my must make, to the point where we always get it. And sometimes what we'll even do is we won't, like, sometimes if we'll have leftover, like we ate all the turkey and we only have leftover stuffing, or we may have like stuffing and other stuff. Kristen sometimes will just say, like, listen, let's just get a rotisserie chicken and still mimic it and
That's
make it.
genius.
And so we'll make it with our leftovers. And usually how it'll work is we don't eat it on Friday. So we obviously have like Thanksgiving's on a Thursday. I don't usually eat it on a Friday because
You don't
usually there's
usually
like
eat anything on Friday because you're still full.
yeah. Yeah, you're eating like maybe some leftovers here and there. I'll maybe have some pilgrim sandwiches, but then on Saturday, when there's college football, we usually eat it. So we'll make like a huge batch of Thanksgiving egg rolls and eat that while we're watching football. And
That
that's
sounds
literally
so
what we have.
fun. See, I already did my story for that's going to drop on Thanksgiving, but usually I'll do something that is a leftovers story because the cooking section drops on Thursday always.
Yep.
So next year, I think we should do your Thanksgiving egg roll story.
We definitely, it's one of those where I'm
We'll
like,
have
I
to
want
make
to
it
actually.
so early.
Yes, we'll have to make it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have no problem making it. But we're not talking about Thanksgiving egg rolls, even though I definitely can, and we
It's a
should
great
definitely
idea.
talk more about it.
It's a
It is
great
a great
idea.
idea. But I want to talk about the sandwiches that I got to partake in, and you got to eat and write about, all the different Thanksgiving sandwiches.
I like the idea of talking about I want to start with the one that isn't a sandwich, according to you.
Okay. Yes. That's fine.
I wish Trina was here from 7 Bites so we could talk about it. This has been a thing for her, Chef Trina, and 7 Bites for quite a few years. I don't know exactly how many, but she had a Thanksgiving special, I'll call it, because I don't want to offend present company, called the Gobbler, which, as we know, is also what Wawa calls its Thanksgiving
Yep.
sandwich, which is currently available at Wawa. They make it as a bowl also. I don't know if you knew that. You can just get it, all the stuff, I guess, on mashed potatoes. And this year, since her business has undergone so much change, she has changed the name to Nobody Puts Gravy in the Corner, which, being of a certain age, I find amusing.
I love it because it is I believe when they serve it, they are like on the corners or the sides, the gravy and the cranberry sauce.
Yeah, well, I think I laughed because she doesn't put gravy in a corner, but she puts it everywhere else on this thing, which takes up a whole tray. I don't know, it's just a pot. It's like Thanksgiving lasagna because it's like this beautifully layered, there's turkey and there's white potatoes and there's sweet potatoes and there's stuffing and there's corn, and the stuffing has cornbread, and she's the one who does the green bean casserole in there.
Yes.
Which I don't know that anybody else does that.
I have not seen it by anybody else, but I will tell you that thing is flipping delicious.
It is, but I know that if she were here, you guys could have a debate that it's not a sandwich,
Well, I mean,
because I would say it's a hot open sandwich, but that's not a sandwich to you.
So let me ask you, how many sandwiches do you eat with a fork and a knife?
Not many. I mean, maybe I'll use, if it's an overstuffed sandwich, I might use a fork to like make it neater before I pick it up.
But you don't typically eat a sandwich with a fork and knife, right?
No. It's another animal. It's another animal.
I mean, this thing is like, I would love to see anyone who does it, anyone who would try to pick up that Nobody Puts Gravy on the Corner.
Picking up handfuls of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it literally is impossible. That is it is a fork and knife meal. It is Thanksgiving. It is like a Thanksgiving holiday loaf of just pure goodness. I mean, that
It's
thing is
really good though.
every freaking bite of that thing is Thanksgiving. It screams Thanksgiving. But no, it is definitely not a sandwich. I would love a sandwich version of that.
She should just stay open on Thanksgiving and everybody would go there and eat that.
Yeah, just eat that. I mean, I would love to do it. Heck, I almost may want to go that route. I may order that and then ask for buy some of her bread and then actually make it, like deconstruct it, like cut a slice and then lay it on top of it and then try to actually eat it like a sandwich.
You could like not quite chill it all the way down to where it's like a terrine from Hinckley's. And then you could slice it and it would hold its form.
Yeah, because there's no way you're eating that thing. I mean, the bread is great and everything. I mean, it's delicious. Like I have the only thing, and it's not even a negative, is that I would just say I don't call it a sandwich, but yes, I call it delicious and I call it like amazing because I can't pick it up, but you can't eat it like a sandwich like you could with any of the other places. And I don't believe I've never believed thought of a trencher is that's what I call them. Open face sandwiches like the Thanksgiving, hot turkey meals with gravy and stuff, and they put a piece of bread. The idea of the bread really was the concept of it is to sop up all the gravy and all the juices and all of that. It's not really meant to be considered like a sandwich.
Did you thing. They just have call Howard it that. Johnson's like near you?
I had Howard Johnson when I was a kid. When I was a kid in New Jersey.
I used to go to Howard Johnson's when I was a kid, and that was what I would get when I went. The hot open turkey sandwich, and that's what it was called.
And it had gravy. It had a lot of gravy on it.
Had gravy, had mashed potatoes, had the stuffing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know some people call it dressing.
Yeah. It's delicious, but no, I don't believe it to be a sandwich. I mean, you want to call it that, that's fine. I just want to order it and eat it because it is.
Let's move on to right down the block. Let's go to Badass Sandwich.
Okay. That's
the Gobble down the block. You can jog down the block from 7 Bites and go there or vice versa.
Yes.
He's got one called the Gobble Mofo.
Yes. That one's another. I mean, that one's what we both loved about that one is the fact that it has white meat and dark meat. It's a mix, and you can tell it's pulled.
I feel like way too many people. I get it. It slices well, and some people love that, turkey breast, which can be delicious. It's not forgiving, so if you overcook it, it's going to be dry. Dark meat is much more forgiving. I like dark meat. It's my preference.
I mean, I like them both, so I usually get a piece of both when I eat it. But usually the white meat is usually a little bit drier, so you definitely need the gravy, need some of that cranberry sauce, something to help when you're trying to chew it and swallow it. He does a great job because it's definitely one of those where the mere fact that you're roasting the turkey, you're deboning the turkey and doing all these things.
It's the whole thing. Like he gets whole turkeys, cooks them, debones the whole thing. So it's not, it's a process. That's the way, when he does that, it's like a prime rib sandwich. Like that whole thing is done right there. You're the sandwich guy.
Yeah. He does a great job with it, and he has all the elements to it. The one thing he loves, his sandwich does have aioli on it, like a garlic aioli.
I would order it without. Like if I went there and could, choose it, I would just skip that. Yeah. So I could taste more of the,
the turkey and the stuffing and
the
all
gravy
that stuff.
and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think it needs the aioli.
Yeah. But I get it. I don't have a problem because usually when I make my little Thanksgiving sandwiches, I usually will put a little bit of mayo on. I'll put some mayo and stuff on my Thanksgiving sandwiches when I make it. Even though I still have the cranberry sauce and all that and the gravy and all those things that go with it, I just like it. But yeah, no, that one's delicious. It's always hits, and I'm glad he always has it. Are you gonna talk about the I guess the cover photo one? Hinckley's the leftover sandwich. Do we want to talk about that one?
We can talk about that one. That one is the smoky one. That is for the smoky peeps because everything is smoked. The turkey is smoky, and the gravy is smoky, and the cranberry sauce really is a nice contrast to that. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Great roll from Old Hearth.
It's an onion roll, I believe, right?
But definitely for fans of smoked turkey, which I don't make. at home. I don't smoke turkey. Some families are smoked turkey houses.
Yeah, I'm not a smoked turkey house either. So it's a little. I'll say for me, I love it. The turkey was super tender and very moist, but for me, it was a little too smoky for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm not usually a smoked turkey type of guy. But I mean, it is like, I mean, it is like it's like if my mom was cutting me a piece of like, Mijo, you want some food? And she like cut it. Like, I mean, it's like a massive serving of turkey
It's like
on
three
this sandwich, right?
sandwiches worth of
Yeah.
sandwich.
Like you literally like, hey dude, we can like actually divvy this up and make a whole bunch of sandwiches. I could feed a few people with this.
Well, that's the same for, well, obviously that plate from Trina,
No, that,
is ridiculous. And then same with Badass. That's 2 sandwiches. You know, it's huge.
Yeah.
You split that. That's, if you eat half of that, you're full.
You're good. You're good.
Full.
You're taking a nap. You're taking a nap like Thanksgiving.
You should not eat that all at once. Anybody who's eating that all at once needs to rethink like how they're doing things.
Well, we rethink or know that they're going home for a nap, because there's not much else you can really do after that, because it'll definitely knock you out with it.
What I think was the most fun for me to try, because it was new this year, was the one from Firehouse, which I'll say right now, first time I ever ate Firehouse subs. You laugh at me. How do you not have this?
Well, I mean, I get it. You eat at other places, so it's not like one of those things you're like, oh, I've eaten there. But I mean, I've tried.
But it wasn't. These places weren't my thing anyway. Like me eating at a sub shop somewhere. First of all, I would always try and find like a non-chain one. But like anytime I am eating at anything that's chain, unless I'm doing it on purpose for my job, it is convenience. Like I'm starving and I'm on a road trip and I don't know where anything is, and it's like, okay, I can stop there. And that's the only time I ever do that,
Yeah.
And
no, I get it.
If I have it, like I'll get a turkey sandwich at Wawa, because that's like a nice go-to.
And we've had the Gobbler. You and I both have had the Gobbler at Wawa.
I wanted to like it more. I always want to like everything. I did not like it as much as I wanted to. I wanted to like it more than I did.
Yeah, and
it was all right.
I know Publix has obviously done their version. They do their version every year. Except when they do it, I end up making stuffing. I end up getting stovetop stuffing and putting stuffing on it.
It's not a Thanksgiving
because
sandwich.
It's not
like
Thanksgiving.
A fall cranberry harvest.
Yeah.
It's just not.
I like I do not classify it as a Thanksgiving one. And I know you also had the TooJay's one. Also had one that comes with like a side of mashed potatoes and gravy.
It was all right.
No?
I could do the. I'll tell you up front, there were 2 things that I wasn't crazy about. I don't mind the rye bread because I like rye bread.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's grilled and buttery, because I feel like it's another element of flavor that's not a Thanksgiving flavor. That's why I don't really love the garlic aiolis and stuff, because I don't put that on I want the Thanksgiving sandwich to be reflective of what's on the Thanksgiving table.
Yep. So
I
get it.
I'm not a big fan of the cheese. I get it's like a binder, but I would rather not have cheese on my Thanksgiving sandwich. I don't want butter, so I don't mind it, but I get it. The toasting it is good because it helps the sandwich have integrity. I think this must have just been for color, but there was arugula on it. And although it made the sandwich look prettier when I took the picture of it, arugula has a lot of flavor. And it's not a flavor that I associate with Thanksgiving. So
no.
So we took that off.
Yeah, I definitely took it off. It was definitely the first thing that was taken off of the sandwich to try it was good. I mean, it was
all right.
For what it was, it
was better than I can definitely say that I liked it better than the Wawa one. Yeah. And I mean, I like Wawa,
Yeah.
But I wasn't a big fan of that one.
I am with you on that. I know that like other places, there's other places that obviously keep like one of the things I think after I saw like you posted your article, I saw that the Deli Llama has a version of Thanksgiving.
It's on my list for next year, right over there. I have a working list with 3 places that have a sandwich that I didn't know about. And so if they do them next year, I will do that story.
I will go with you to eat it because I love them, and they make some great sandwiches. It's definitely worth the drive to Tavares to go
that'd
check
be
them
fun.
out. Yeah,
but
they're
let's talk about
one.
Firehouse, because that's new this year.
Yes, give me the Firehouse. Give me your The Firehouse. What are your thoughts on it? What did
Well,
you think of it?
I was a little skeptical because they put mayonnaise on it and they don't have gravy. Now I understand the idea of not having gravy. It's probably a hard thing to just keep in store for a random sandwich.
Yeah.
But I was very skeptical because mayonnaise is not on the Thanksgiving table. It's not a flavor that goes,
Yeah.
but I took it home and it's like a hot sub. So when I got it, by the time I got home, the mayonnaise had basically, if they had put it on there, melted into the bread, I guess. And so
Yeah.
it was not, I didn't taste it and it didn't bother me. I thought this sandwich was really good.
Yeah.
And I liked the toastiness of it and I liked all the elements. I still think that it could benefit if they just had a little thing of gravy on the side. I would like to have the gravy option. But I think all in all, the flavors were really good in this sandwich for like
Yeah,
a
I was
chain
definitely
sub.
Yeah, I was gonna say out of the chains, that's definitely that one hits very well.
Right?
And they did a really good job on it. I enjoyed it as well. I thought it was super good. I was like, okay, this is good. So it definitely was one of those where I was excited. I love it. I love when you kind of can come up with some kind of foodie concoction or something to celebrate the holiday and have those flavors. I'm actually really surprised no one's ever created the moist maker from Friends.
I think that what's the podcaster who binging with Babish or
Yeah,
I think
he's
he
made
made
it.
it.
He's made it, but I'm talking about a restaurant that serves it.
I
Like
don't
I
know.
don't
Would there
know
be
of a
licensing
restaurant.
issues for them to
Well, I
call it
mean,
that?
you don't. I mean, you can call it something else. You can call it the Monica. Thank God for Monica. I mean, if anyone wants to make it, that's the name you give it. Thank
Moist
God for
maker is a
Monica.
gross name for a sandwich.
Yeah, but you can still do that. Or Ross is saying
Yeah,
that's
the
my name
Ross.
on it. My name was on it.
Right. You
But you
ate
could
my
totally
moist
like,
maker.
yeah, like my moist maker. I mean, and like it's funny because I've never really actually ever tried to make one, but I think I may have to try to make one this year.
I'm trying to remember what made it special.
Well,
Do you
it
remember?
had the centerpiece of the bread, so it's almost like a club sandwich, but the centerpiece of the bread
Was
is soaked
soaked
in
in gravy.
gravy.
That's right. That's pretty genius.
It is, and then
I'm
you
sure
have it. So then
somebody's made it. I bet you someone's made it.
some restaurant has to have made it, but I haven't seen any in Central Florida, so that's why I'm bringing it up. So if you listen to this, and that is something you're going to make, maybe you can make it after the holidays with the leftovers of Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. So so I'm a fan. I'm a fan of all the Thanksgiving flavors and food. I still like mine, homemade stuff the best. I don't,
Yeah.
but those egg rolls sound great. I'm totally.
So and obviously people, I mean, like you mentioned, pom poms used to be like the fail safe. Everyone would get that during the course of the year, anytime. And obviously I know like 903 Mills does the Grateful Bread version.
That's
They
year
have
round.
their version that's year round as well. So I mean, there's definitely options there. There is definitely a hard one when you're trying to make a sandwich with like all the different like carby starches and like how to provide like enough to have enough meat and have enough of everything so that you actually can
And
taste
also,
like a
like,
sandwich.
what are you using? Because holding a sandwich like that can be very challenging.
Correct. That's a tough one as well. So I mean, but
You
I
might have
will
to
say that
squish it.
yeah. Maybe you could press. I mean, I know you could do like a press down, like a press it, like have it pressed,
Like a
kind of
panini, or just I would
like a
rather just
panini.
crush it like a dad would.
just push it down and just like go at it and then have all the stuff start squirting out of it and everything and that with some gravy on the side and cranberry sauce so you can like dip it.
Yeah, fork to pick
I
up
like
all
it.
the pieces.
Yeah. Piece all the pieces. Then it's like you're having another meal. It's like another meal on the plate. You could eat that with a fork then if you want, or maybe add it to your nobody puts gravy on that. Maybe that's what you do. You eat the leftover, or you go to Badass, get the Badass sandwich, eat the Badass sandwich as things are falling on top of it. You can then have also the nobody puts gravy on the corner, and then have like another.
I'm getting full talking about this.
And then you're going to have to call someone to take you home because you'll be in a coma from all the delicious carbs and food from it. I will say, since we talking Thanksgiving, I am grateful for this podcast. I'm grateful for the opportunity to get to do this with you, Amy Drew. I think it's super.
Too. I'm grateful for all the meals that we share and talk about sharing. We need to share more of them. The holiday season is like, this is it. This is food season. It's terrible.
Yep.
It's terrible and
food.
wonderful.
Definitely food season. Definitely a great time. I would recommend if you're doing, especially since you're listening to this, holidays are coming. Definitely make sure to shop if there's certain places you like, maybe buy gift cards for them to give to friends, some special restaurants, or maybe even shop local. But definitely make sure to do that and support as many small businesses and small restaurants at this time. They definitely need you, and we definitely hope that you can go and enjoy them, especially during the holidays, because a lot of them are doing fun holiday things as well during the next few weeks.
Indeed.
That's our show for today. So make sure to check us out. Make sure to subscribe, like, do all those things. Tell your friends. If there's places we should go eat at, topics we should discuss, by all means, send us a message on all our socials. But thank you so much. And we will be talking some more food soon. Thanks and talk to you soon.
See ya.